The day started promising enough. I loaded up a couple of motorcycles that I might trade for this new BMW R12S. Anyway, the plan was I was going to take the two motorcycles, the Tiger 900 and the Kawasaki, over to the dealership. I had planned to come over the day before, but the person that was supposed to look at the bikes got sick. So I came over the next day and loaded the Kawasaki. Then I left the Tiger loaded up because they could see the Tiger pretty much. My thinking was that I would take whichever one that got the best trade-in value of the two bikes. So I went inside to get the not the sales manager, but the sales guy.
The next part of this conversation was one that I'd hoped that everybody could have with their sales representative. We were talking about the allocation system and his conversations with his sales rep. And while the likelihood didn't seem good, we went ahead.
That doesn't necessarily mean that we're 100% out or enable.
Yeah.
But there's that gray area there in that question.
Well, of course we need to get that straightened up here.
Sure.
So what I want to do is we want to trade in one of these two bikes.
Okay.
And I'll tell you a little bit about, if you want me to wait till the other guy comes out here, I can tell you a little bit about.
Well, I'm gonna take down the information, and then I'm gonna ask him which one of the two he would prefer.
Well,
Which are you leaning?
I'm depending on the difference in price. But what I will give you is this little sheet here on each one of the bikes.
Okay.
So this is I bought this new from Carl's here in town. It's a 2024. It's got an extended warranty out until 2.5 years.
Okay.
It's got 3,053 miles on it. I just did an oil change and filter on it, and it did its 600 mile service at Carl's. Really the only thing that I've added with it is a little windscreen. I've got heated hand grips. I've got a little radiator guard. I got this chrome, grab rail right here.
Okay.
It's called the Yellow Ball. It's the highest spec model of this because it's got the Brembo brakes and the steel brake lines.
Right.
It's got the fully adjustable suspension, front and rear, right. So you can do all of them. And there's nothing been done with the exhaust, nothing been done with the ECU, no fooling with either one of these bikes.
Okay.
I tend to leave them kind of like they are. I might add something to it, but only thing it had a recall on it for a front tire, which has been replaced.
Okay.
All right. So that tells you a little bit about this one. It's 900. So if you, like I said, I just changed the oil filter in this one using Kawasaki stuff, and I got the extended warranty and stuff, which on this bike is no charge to transfer it, and there's no mileage for the extended.
So it's just the time.
Yeah, it's just the time, and like I said, the extended warranty on this one goes out to November of 2027. November 6th of 2027. And I keep all the stuff that I do to the bikes, when I put them on, what kind of mileage, what it costs, and stuff like that in here. So that's what you have with that.
Perfect.
This one.
If I had to guess, I'm gonna probably guess that he's gonna lean this direction because
Okay.
we've had these before and we've done well with them.
Okay. Well, this is a 2023. I bought this new in town from the Triumph shop over there.
Okay.
So I went through the same process with the Triumph Tiger here. I'm not going to bore you with that. I just went through all the pieces and parts of that.
So I'm sure you have an expectation as to where you want to be on each bike.
The overall expectation here is, John, the expectation is the difference. Okay?
Okay.
So the bike that Zach kind of quoted me is it was like 23,874 when he texted me. All right. So for me, he didn't add, and to me, I think I should. I'm a retired military, so I should probably get that $500 military discount.
Oh, you would.
Okay, and
BMW, yeah.
and I don't know about the motorcycle safety thing. I used to be a motorcycle safety instructor.
Okay.
So I got my little stuff up there from that. But I like to know the difference between the two bikes, and if we can get I expect you to make a fair profit on the new bike.
Sure.
And I expect you to make a fair profit on this one.
Sure.
But what I would like to do, even if it takes a while to do this, whichever bike he chooses, I would like to go ahead, sign the bike over to you, so you got it in your hand. You can sell it. It's not anything out of you don't lose anything until till I actually pick up the other one.
Sure.
So you have the bike, you sell the bike, and then when the other bike comes in, I just come in and pay you the difference.
So I'm unaware of the legal points to that, whether we're allowed to hold your collateral, sell it, or if they're just going to issue you a check and you hold on to that, cash it when the bike gets
Well,
here.
we just put it in as a trade-in on the bill of sale. It's just we haven't.
So our ability to be able to do that is dictated by what our system, our customer retention management system will allow us to do. Until usually, and I did work on the business side for a little while, until we actually have a VIN number and a unit stocked in,
you can't put it against anything?
It's hard to do that. But there may be a way around it that I'm unaware of.
Well, I'm cool with that. So say the worst case happens. You sell my bike and you have a problem getting the other one, okay? The only thing I would expect for you guys to do is just cut me a check for what the trade-in was, not what you sold it for.
No, yeah, absolutely. That's what it would be. The trade.
Just
whatever trade number we give you, that's exactly what they would
So if you sell it for more and it doesn't, I won't lose any sleep over that.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Give me just a handful of minutes. I'm going to go visit with Jeremy. He's our GM.
Mm-hmm.
He's here today. I'm going to ask him or show him the information on both these bikes, see which way he's leaning. I'll get him to quickly come up with a value. I'll let him know what Zach told you as far as the new bike, and we'll look it up.
Yeah, I think the only thing I saw that Zach had on there that I probably wouldn't want is that theft protection. It's $349 or something.
Okay,
like.
And that we can deal with that.
Yeah,
that's not a big deal.
But the rest of the setup and stuff and everything, I think the only thing he gave me a discount was on the freight, on it. I think that was. Let me look at the.
Yeah, the freight charge is dictated by BMW.
Yeah.
They put that in the total cost of the bike, the MSRP.
Yeah. Sometimes like you see some different things listed on there. So let's see. There's just where the conversation. So that's what he sent me out the door. That was without a trade-in or anything. 23. 774, and I don't really need that.
Okay.
The rest of this stuff and the sales tax always it's going to be a little bit different because I didn't have a trade-in.
Right. That'll be offset.
That'll be a little bit lower because you take off about whatever the difference is there.
Okay. All right, Jerry. Let me go chat with him and.
Did I answer your questions? I want to make sure I answer all your questions.
Yes. I've got more. I love this.
I'd keep them on all my bikes.
This is fabulous.
It's just a few minutes later that he came back out with the offers for each one of the two bikes, and they were reasonable prices. There wasn't anything really. I didn't think it was really lowball or anything like that. So, I looked at it, and they were close enough that I'd had to make a choice.
So, I'm looking for a difference of about 12.3 to 12.6 difference. Okay. Now, whichever bike that is, if we can work that, what I can do, if you don't want to do the get the bike in the title, what I can do is I'll take the bike and I'll put it up. Won't ride it. You write down the number, what you're going to give me for the bike. I'll give you $1,000 so you can order the bike.
Okay.
And when it comes in, I'll The mileage on this bike is, I think is 7,882.
Yep, it's all listed here.
The only thing it'd be different would be me rolling it in and if it's switched over to mileage. Same thing with this one.
No, yeah, and we're not worried about that.
So if
1 or 2 miles isn't going to make any bit of difference.
if you could give me the, like, say, okay, this is what your difference is going to be. Whichever bike, you choose the bike. You choose. That doesn't make me any difference.
Okay.
You choose the bike. If you can get me to 12.6, I'll give you $1,000 now. I'll hang on to the bike until you get the other bike in, or whenever you need it, I'll bring it back to you.
Okay. So the ability to be able to do that, and I'm just going based off of what he said, until we've got, that's going to take me a little bit of time to do that.
What I can do is I can give you the $1,000. You can order the bike, right?
So let's do this. Instead of you giving me any money, you're obviously the only guy looking for one of these, and we're all aware that you want this bike. As soon as we find out whether or not we're going to be allocated one, if we are, and if we're allocated one, you're getting that bike. So I don't want to take any money from you until I find out if we're even going to get one.
Actually, what he's talking about is it's the right thing to do. I assume that if you could order the bike, even if they weren't allocated another bike, that they could get it. But it turns out, even after I called BMW, that's what he's saying is exactly the right thing. So they're probably not even going to get one of the R12s. So we did arrive at a fair price on this bike. That's the way the story ended up, but we're not going to be able to get one from them. I appreciated all the help the guys did to go through this exercise with me. It wasn't their fault they couldn't get the bike. I did call around to a couple other dealers. They haven't got any bikes either. The only one and closest one is Salt Lake City. It's about 6 hours. And they had only going to get one, and that was already sold. I could get my name on a list, which I did. Then I called and got my name on a list for one in Washington. So they're probably not going to get any bikes in, maybe 1 or 2 per dealer. So this may be out of luck on this particular bike. I did give it a try, though.
Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.